Hi, welcome to my channel or welcome back. Thank you for joining me for this video. Today we have a real topic of a defective bag which I bought at Saint Laurent, and we are speaking about a very famous camera bag from Saint Laurent. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Natalia and I'm self-admitted shameless shopaholic, and I post on YouTube videos on how I spend my money or how I waste my money. So if you enjoy shopping, especially luxury designer handbags, but also non-designer fashion and all the fun stuff that we women enjoy, please consider joining my Anonymous Shopaholic Club here below, so we stay in this addiction together. Today we are talking Saint Laurent, and we are talking about a defective camera bag which I bought from a boutique. So, well, I don't even know where to start with this story. So let me tell you briefly the story why I wanted to get a Saint Laurent camera bag. So the first reason is because I actually do like the style. I like the style of camera bags, and I think I got completely hooked on this type of bag years ago when I got this Michael Kors camera bag, and I used it so much and it was so convenient. Like, I loved this bag. I still have it, not really using it anymore, but I still have the bag, and that bag just proved itself. So I love camera bags, and I also loved the Prada ones, type of Prada camera bags that I have been talking recently about. So I wanted also the Saint Laurent version because, of course, I do love Saint Laurent, and I wanted to try the bag. For a long time I was thinking which color of the camera bag I should get, which would be like fitting to my collection, which color it's like the best for daily use. I got really into the dark beige once when I was traveling, and I just saw it and I tried it, and I thought it was such a nice color because the same colors, they look different on different leathers, and on that style of the camera bag, it looked really nice. So I was thinking about it, but with this color, every time I walked into a boutique, I had a different opinion on that. It obviously comes to the lighting, because some boutiques are darker, some boutiques are lighter, like brighter, there is more natural light, or even artificial light, it's probably the same. But in one place I even asked them to, if I can, the salesperson walk with me, like just open the door and see it in the natural light. So I had this situation in my brain about the dark beige, because in one light I loved it and other day I didn't like it. The other color which I was thinking I should get was the navy, because I want to replace my Michael Kors bag with a fancier version of a camera bag. So I was thinking I should get the navy, but sometimes I was also thinking I do not love maybe navy in this Saint Laurent style as much. So I was battling with myself, and also I was thinking that maybe I want the navy in Prada style, like the Prada camera bag, because I really like this plain design, and somehow the quilting on Saint Laurent camera bags, it was not in every color doing it for me. Let's put it that way. So I was sure that sooner or later I will get the Saint Laurent camera bag, and when I was traveling actually back in December, beginning of January for the New Year's to Rome, I got a little bit into that, panic situation that they will increase the price, and I knew that I will not travel to Italy at least anytime soon. I was actually planning the next trips in like 5 months, so I was like, okay, I have to do it now, sooner than later. So after actually a couple of trips to a boutique in Rome, I decided to go for one. And which one I'm going? I decided to go for the navy. I was very tired at the second time I was trying to decide on the bag, and then I was thinking to myself, like, you wanted a navy bag. To me, navy is a perfect neutral. I have the proof, like I have experience that I did use navy bag a lot, that is really great fit for me. So I knew that that will be a good choice, and I wasn't sure about that dark beige, if this is color that I will use, because as we know, I am not the most beigey person on the planet. And that probably was a good idea, because I think it was a better idea to get the envelope in the beige. So that's the bag, but that's not the bag I bought at that day. The story. So now let me tell you the story of this bag, what happened in Rome. So I bought the bag, and actually we were there 5 days, I think, 5 to 6 maybe. And I bought the bag probably something around the middle of the stay. And I took it out of the box when I came home. I think me and my boyfriend, I got my boyfriend into even bags. He's like looking and kind of admiring the art, or the craftsmanship, maybe more, not the art. So we look at the bag, and then I set it on, somewhere on the hotel, and it was sitting, and then I was not planning to use it. It was supposed to be used later. But the last day of our stay there, somehow I got really tempted to actually use the bag, because I was like, yeah, we're traveling, like in Iceland, so you are probably not going to use it soon, you work from home, blah, blah. So I decided to use the bag. And then I took the bag, I start to stuff the bag with, stuff, like putting my stuff. And then I'm realizing that this bag looks like this. Like the bag has this, part here, literally in triangle shape. It's like this. And there is no way to put it down. Like there is no way that this can sit flat like this. There was no way to put it flat. I think when I got the bag from the boutique, first of all, it was not the bag that I was trying. It was a new bag. So a lady that was helping me that day, she brought a new one. Probably she looked into on the bag if it's okay, because I noticed that in Saint Laurent they actually do that. They inspect the bag before they actually give it to you. And I didn't see anything wrong with it. I think I didn't notice that anything is wrong with the bag. I mean, first of all, because I trust so much Saint Laurent quality that I would never think that there is something wrong with the bag. But the second reason is because the bag was stuffed and I did not, see that something is wrong, that it's like, forming that weird triangle on the top. Until I actually took all the papers out and I like put few of my things and I wanted to go. And then it was like, popping up. And I know I've heard that Saint Laurent bags or camera bags, they tend to do that after some time of using, when you wear it and you actually like push it against your body and then it kind of, bulge up here. But I don't think this should happen for a bag which is just brand new. And let me tell you what was really crazy, that you could not even push it for a second like this to sit it, make it flat. It was just like something is too much, like it's stitched too tight. So basically it was like you push two things, against each other and then something has to like start bulging. So it was really, I could see that there is pressure in this, place of the bag. And what was even more interesting, that I could not open the zip or close the zip with one hand. The zip was also like, I don't know how to explain it, but like it was basically squeezed this way when it was stitched in. So like basically it was too tight. The teeth of the zip, like they were too tight and it was very hard. It required a lot of like power to open or close the zip. So like this bag, I can just, holding it with one hand, I can just open and close. I could not do that with the other one. And I actually gave the bag to my boyfriend and he was trying and was like, yeah, that's not normal. Like you don't need that much, force to open a bag, a handbag. So it was something really wrong with the bag. This is not okay. I mean, this is so hard to pull.
Alright, look at this area. It's like the zip is, pushing or pulling.
Yeah, it's exactly like the zip is too big. Or
under effect of the zip. This is not normal to me.
It's not even. This side is like more to the front. Try to unzip the bag.
That's a hustle.
You try. So I was really like, I was like, okay, so what should we do? And I was like, I didn't really want to go to the boutique and say they will think I am like, crazy and they will tell me it's normal. And I was googling, reviews and everything. Well, my boyfriend's like, no, that's not normal. We are taking it back to the boutique. So we went back to the boutique and that kind of ruined our day, honestly, because we were not planning to go into the shopping area. We were planning to be in another part of Rome at that day. And it was mostly about like, eating and walking and just, enjoying the city. So, well, but we had to go to Saint Laurent boutique, and I was really like not embarrassed, or maybe embarrassed. Like, I didn't feel okay, I didn't feel good doing it, but I was also thinking I spent money on this bag, and I always make fun that I am OCD. Like, I really see the details, I pay attention to them, and I knew it will make me crazy. Every time I will look at the bag, every time I will use the bag, it will really bother me. I really knew that that's really not it, and it will kind of ruin my experience. You know, I don't know, maybe for some people it doesn't matter, but you know, it mattered for me a lot. And you know, it's still like 1,190 euro at the time. It's a lot of money, and knowing that a mica course bag can sit flat for after 3 years, and the bag looks pretty much perfect except the hardware rubbing off a little. Having at the time already one of the Prada camera bags from an outlet, which are made for outlet only, and it doesn't do that. Nothing is happening for the bag. Of course, I didn't use the bag much, but I could see clearly there is no tension in that area. You just zip it and it's square, like rectangular. Camera bag is supposed to be rectangular and not like this kind of weird creature. So I went back to the boutique, and I have to tell you that they were very nice. They did not complain. The gentleman, because the lady that I shopped with, she was not in the store, she was not working that day. There was another gentleman that was, taking care of that issue. First, he told me that that's normal for these bags, that's not a problem. But he said, like, if I want to exchange for another one, no problem. So they didn't make any problem out of it. They didn't tell me that I'm crazy. Like, of course they wouldn't tell me I'm crazy. They didn't make me feel bad about it, or like kind of suggest with their attitude that, you know, I'm being, too picky or whatever. No, I have to say that they behaved really, really professional and really nicely. And I kind of like, I knew that's not nice for them also to get that kind of like a return or something. And that was not even the person that sold me the bag. But no problem whatsoever with them, with the whole process. That gentleman, of course, they looked at the bag that I brought, and they saw that everything was like basically, the bag that I bought like 2-3 days earlier. And he looked at the bag and he said that I can take that. And they had 2 or 3, I think, more. And I said, like, I want to actually have the one that I was trying in the store, because I remember that was okay. I had pictures also from the bag, or videos from on my phone. So I actually asked them if I could get the one from the drawer. That ended, very well, and I got the, bag perfect. It didn't have, any wear and tear or like, scratches from the store, from the boutique, from people trying it. And also what they said, and like, I've heard it before from other salespeople, that actually navy is very uncommon color, and not so many people ask for it, and not so many people buy navy bags, which I don't understand why. For me, navy is one of the most basic colors, and like something that everybody should have in their collection. As I said, navy is neutral, and it's a color of jeans, right? Navy. So everybody has jeans and they go with everything. So a navy bag goes with everything too, in my little, So that's how the story ended, with me getting a defective camera bag from Saint Laurent. And I will stand by that this was a defect, because you will not tell me that you have to push and use 2 hands, hold the bag with 1 hand, and then pull the zip with yourself, basically moving on the side to open it and close. So an important lesson from that story is that if you are thinking about Saint Laurent camera bag, make sure to inspect and check the bag, not the bag that you are trying in a boutique, but the bag that you are actually taking with you home. If the zipper is working very well, if the zipper pulls with no problem with 1 hand, if the zipper is battery smooth, and also look if the bag, when it's empty without papers, if it already as new doesn't deform with this weird triangle on the top. I understand that if you wear it, if you are not careful and you like push it against your body, that it will come over time. However, I still think it should not happen, because some other camera bags, they don't do that. But I think it could be related to that leather, which is rather stiff. I would think that the leather type is the problem or the reason for that. But anyway, have that in mind, that also your camera bag can do that, because if you are OCD like me, it might bother you. And honestly, after that incident or that experience, I looked on camera bags whenever I was in Saint Laurent store, and some of them really were sitting on the display and they were having this kind of weird triangle. So in a way they might be thinking that that's normal, that's how these bags are looking, but I don't approve that. I don't think this is how they should look. So if it will bother you, make sure to check other bags, like they might have 2 or 3 even in a boutique. So ask them and compare and take the stuffing out of the bag, because you see this only when the stuffing is out of the bag. And another thing, which I think I was told on Saint Laurent, that you should keep this bag when you are not using it, it should be stuffed with papers. And well, probably all bags should be stuffed with papers or something, and to keep their shape and all these things. But who does that, or how many of us really do that? I don't really do that. Unless the bag will be very soft and I know it will slouch, then I might actually, you know, put some extra effort. But I did not expect that I need some extra effort for a camera bag. Giving you a quick review after a few uses, I am a little bit disappointed because it's a calfskin bag and it's a very everyday bag. However, in my opinion, that leather scratches a little bit too much and too quickly for the use. So honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed, and I think maybe if you buy the bag in a lighter color, it's not as visible, but I think on darker colors the scratches are more like prominent, you see them more. So I'm a little disappointed. That bag was sitting on my shelf before I even used it, and it fell down off the shelf and it got a huge scratch here before I even ever used it, and I was really heartbroken. It took me hours to buff it and to kind of get rid of that scratch, and you can still see some signs of it, of that damage, but it's not really very visible anymore, thankfully. And it has some other minor scratch I saw here, and then just before recording I saw that I scratched it here with my nail, that there is another scratch here. I don't know if the camera is picking it. So for this kind of everyday bag, I think that leather is not the best. I think it should be pebbled leather, or that Prada camera bag that I have, the white one. Nothing has happened to it. Like, the leather looks perfect. So overall, I'm a little bit disappointed. Like, first was the story, but the story ended on in a positive note, so I shouldn't be like complaining about it. But to be honest, to me this bag scratches too much, and I would like to get some other colors as well, maybe in the future, but I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if I will not go rather for a college bag, because I have much better experience with a college bag, one or the other, from Saint Laurent than actually this camera bag. So I have to say that maybe the bag was some kind of, under a spell or something. It's a kind of cursed bag. There's always something with this bag. Here we are, finally at the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying until the end. I would like to hear from you if you have had any problems with Saint Laurent bags, and especially what you think about the camera bag, what you think about that, bulging, if you would return the bag as well. I hope it has been useful and helpful for anyone who is thinking about purchasing this bag, and I hope it's a very interesting conversation. And also, we always say that Saint Laurent has such a great quality. Of course, in most cases it really does, but I think it's good to have this story out, also to keep in mind to always double check, because anything can happen. So that's all from me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying till the end. I will see you in my next video, and until next time, take care and don't forget to enjoy your life. Bye guys.